I'll be lying there on the beach next to Pete talking, and then I just hear,
Dad, no one likes your jokes, only you.
oh, I feel your pain, honey. Hello. So we're back for another sunny episode of The Therapy Crouch with me, Abby Clancy.
Me, Peter Crouch.
And I just need to apologise because every time we record our podcast, whether it's in the UK or abroad, there's always some kind of drilling going on in the background. And, you know, that's not our fault.
It's bizarre, isn't it? It's like when we start to record, it's like this constant noise.
I know all we could hear before was birds, you know, the kids playing in the pool. And then it's like, come on, guys, let's get to it. And then it's like, and
Madness, isn't it?
Madness. So yeah, we're
So what have we been up to, babe?
so we're still on holiday. You know, we're just building ourselves up to get, you know, back into the swing of things. School starting, kids going to a new school, you know, busy. The schedule's already filling up. So we're just enjoying the last week of family holidays. But, you know, it's not always as plain sailing. Like last night, for example, went for that lovely meal. The most incredible setting. I'm going to set the scene.
Yeah.
It's like probably like 400-500-year-old olive trees, beautiful white tablecloths, candlelit dinners, beautiful food, and our kids just being a pain. But we were kind of delirious at this point and just winding them up, and they were all crying, weren't we?
Yeah, winding them up. They were like, what? I can't even remember what we said to wind
No,
them up.
because I've got this like blonde hairspray stuff.
Yeah.
Which kind of lightens your hair in the sun.
I'm familiar with it.
I've put it in you before, Ross.
Yeah, I know you have. Didn't work.
But the kids have been using it, like thinking it's like a spray and conditioner. So now their hair's like peach orange and blonde tie-dye. And it just looks ridiculous. So we had a bit of a family. We were laughing at the hair yesterday and they all started crying in the restaurant.
You brought your own kids to tears.
Yeah.
I don't know why we did that.
I think we just had enough at this point. Tired.
They've been good. They've not been bad.
No, they've been so good.
We're slowly getting out of it now, I feel.
Mm.
Jack's 4. The armbands are off now. He's swimming. Kind of. He can sit in restaurants.
Yeah.
I feel like we're almost there.
Till the next
we're out
one.
the woods.
Out the woods.
Till the next one, hon.
Good luck to him.
My ovaries are screaming at you.
Wouldn't have another one?
I would.
You'd have
You're like
5
a
kids.
sadist.
Jesus.
I was that sadist.
It's like you can't have 5.
Don't tell me what I can't do.
Yeah, we can.
Absolutely ridiculous.
No, I miss the baby phase. Just, you know, seeing Jack falling asleep on the couch and the length of him. He's like the whole length
It's
of the
long
couch.
now, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm like, how did that happen?
They just grow up so fast.
Oh, shut up. Trying to be sentimental.
That's what every mum and dad says, though. Isn't it?
Yeah.
They do, though. It's true.
They do.
Oh, yeah. Sophia said to me the other day, talking about embarrassing her. She said to me, Dad, no one likes your jokes, only you.
Oh, she said something
said,
like,
your jokes aren't funny. And she was crying.
and you laugh at them? You laugh at them yourself?
You laugh at them so much. Which is true. I do laugh at them.
She thinks I am highly embarrassing. You know, we love doing, like, when we get up to leave a restaurant, me and Pete love, like, dancing out like that. And they're like, stop. You know.
So easy to wind them
So
up.
easy to wind up.
So funny. Like, we're going to go... Remember when we were driving to swimming? We came in with all the windows down and saying to Sophia before the gala, "Say you're a swim warrior." She was going, "No, shut up!" And we were going, "She's a swim warrior." coming into the gala,
beeping the horn like that. We've arrived. The champ's in the car.
We got the champ. You might as well all go home.
She was like dying in the car.
Oh my God.
So much fun.
Surely that's a parent's right, though, to humiliate the kids.
My mum used to drop me off at Everton, like Goodison. She used to wind the windows down as we were pulling up. Blast Tina Turner, Simply the Best, like your funeral song.
My funeral song.
Your funeral song.
Funeral song.
Literally, I'd have to get out the car. There'd be 50,000 Everton fans looking at me. Who the fuck's this kid?
Yeah, but Everton fans, that's dodgy.
Yeah.
It's a dodgy ground anyway, isn't it?
Red flag.
I'm only joking. My fellow Scousers.
I remember I was going to golf one time and I said, I put like all the undergarments on, like the long johns and the skins.
Yeah.
And underneath my golf kick, it's freezing. But I came down with that on as if it's like proper lycra stuff and said, Comfy, I ain't got time to put on the rest of my the golf kit. I was going to take you like, to school.
Horrified.
She was, oh my God.
Like a cyclist.
Yeah, like imagine me.
A bicycle in lycra.
I was going to call, babe. I'll put my
Bicyclist.
put my trainers on. Like, go on, babe. We'll just quickly go now, and then I said I won't get out.
It's like when she wouldn't let you drop her off because you were too tall.
Yeah.
She
What's
said,
that?
you can't get out the car because you're too tall, Dad.
Oh, that's savage, that. That is savage, isn't
That's
it?
poor, isn't it? Got tall shamed.
Tall shit.
And then the worst thing is, she told me to come in the next day because all the boys, obviously like new football, or whatever, and they were like wanted to. So then I was like,
Wanted
"Oh,
a
come in,
PC.
Dad." I was like, "Oh, you've changed your tune.
Funny.
It's too tall yesterday."
You in lycra though.
The thought of
not-
that
it's
is
not
so,
right.
It's
Thought of it.
not
it's
right.
so funny.
It's not right.
It's not right.
But
it
you wear
was so-
you wear my gym leggings
Yeah, I have done.
by accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a bit. You know,
Come down
bit
in my
cropped.
Adenola leggings. I'm like, what the hell?
Should see me ass.
Your ass looks great.
Sensational. Have you got any wines? I've got one. You know, when, like the other day, I remember I was just lying there and you were standing up in the kitchen next to the front door. The front door went and you ran outside and said, Pete, the front door's going.
Mm.
So you must have gone past the front door to tell me that
I know, but
for me to get up.
Is it broad daylight as well?
Yeah, broad daylight. Yeah, oh yeah, it's like, 2 in the afternoon.
what difference does that make?
To be honest, I don't like a knock on my door after 9 p.m. I refuse that.
Who the
it's
hell
unless
would be
it's
knocking
delivery.
on your door at 9 p.m.?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I wouldn't answer it.
That's a good point.
Unless I've ordered food.
The bogeyman?
Security.
Yeah.
Booty call?
Yeah. As I said, who the hell would be knocking on my door at 9 p.m.?
Who's that knocking on the door? Ringing my bell.
Someone's knocking at your door. Someone's ringing your bell. What song's that?
That's the postcode lottery.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Wings, isn't it?
Um,
Oh, I've got a wings jumper.
I know. You've seen it.
But what are your thoughts on that? Why can't you just open the door?
For that reason. Because you never know who it is. It could be a robber.
Is that the
I
reason?
need some
Really?
masculinity to open the door.
You need this unit.
Need some powerhouse guns to answer the door.
I got you, babe. Don't worry.
Run for the
I'll
hills
take
once to
care
see
of
that
that.
six-pack.
I don't want to talk to anyone while I'm on holiday.
Neither do I.
We do enough talking in our day-to-day life.
Certainly do.
You know, we've had some lovely family time, like sitting around the pool playing Articulate,
Yeah.
Scabby Queen.
What's Scabby Queen?
It's a card game.
Mm.
So
You
like,
take all the queens out, you leave one queen in.
Oh, okay.
and
yeah,
then you
yeah,
get all the
yeah.
pairs and you just you get left with the scabby at the end.
Chase the ace.
it
Scabby
always
Abbey.
ends up in murder. Like,
Scabby Abbey.
because if the kids get left with the Scabby Queen, they like just burst into tears or like trying to
They
play
hate
next.
it, don't
game.
they? Great
Yeah.
game though. That's been nice.
We were, put the
Some relaxing.
iPads away, get the old cards out, Articulate for kids, which we smashed our kids.
We are good.
We
at
absolutely smashed them.
We are good at it.
we are good at Articulate Junior.
No, we are Articulate champs, adult and junior, aren't we?
Remember, like John tried to compete at Christmas, we just demolished him.
Did you?
Oh,
John just cheats.
embarrassing.
We were winning, and these were about 5 points behind us, and it was our go, so we were easily going to get one answer. So these decided to throw the board off the table and said, "The game's over. You didn't get the last point, so you didn't win." That was the last time we played.
Christmas is carnage, isn't it?
Christmas is carnage in our house. I remember Ellie brought a boyfriend for Christmas one year, Scott. Ginger Scott. We talked about him a lot on this podcast.
Shout out.
Shout out Scott. Scotty. He still hasn't proposed, by the way. And it was like his first year meeting the family. And my mum like told him to like fuck off or something.
It was madness.
We all, it gets so raucous,
So
doesn't it?
heated. So heated.
But John, with regards to that story, that was an absolute lie. Because when we were playing, you were, you know, when you're trying to describe the things that you need to describe from the card, like talking over us, you can't do that. What did you say? Repeat that, speak loud, like trying to sabotage us.
Mm. I used to talk about the year before anyway, that like something like that did happen. It wasn't like that, but for
Whatever.
the last year,
Our John, if
we
it's like
absolutely demolished
basketball,
them.
our John's like rhymes with smash cut schmall. You just can't do that, John.
Cheating.
Can you?
Can't. Go on.
So my weekly wine is that I'll be lying there on the beach next to Pete talking, and then I just hear, you know, as soon as you lie down, you snore. I don't know how you can snore like that. And everyone was looking at, thinking it was like a bloody drill. A combine harvester going along the beach. Literally, the noise out of you is
The thing
phenomenal.
is, it's like obviously when you're on holiday, like, you have a few drinks, like late nights, get quite tired, you're up early with the kids, full on, isn't it? You lie on the beach and just like, oh, and combine harvester it. But you know, it was a mad one because I woke myself up and then I went, oh well, and then I'm in public and I thought, oh, I was quite self-conscious.
Yeah, but that ability you have to snore within minus 0.03 of a second
Yeah.
is phenomenal.
My dad was quite like that as well. Remember that? My dad would be like talking to you 1 second and gone next.
I love the thought of Abbey just chatting away to you on the beach like that, thinking you're listening to her. What do you think, Pete?
So it all starts with a yawn through my nostrils.
God. But I'm used to it. You know, it's just something you do to me. Never listen.
That's not true. We've talked about this.
Say that again.
We've talked about this on the pod before. You know, it's just there's so much information, like relentless stuff that you can't. It's physically impossible to take it all in. Should we get to the audience ones?
Audience wines.
Yeah, all right. Hey, my partner snoozes his alarm. Hey.
Hey.
My partner
Hi.
snoozes his alarm for over an hour every morning.
Snoozes an alarm for an hour.
An hour.
Oh,
I don't go back to sleep until the 9th minute. Then boom, 10 minutes snooze kicks in. I'm 15 weeks pregnant and tired as fuck. Meanwhile, he snores throughout his alarms and turns them off mid-snore. Why do men do this? And I know my lovely partner is not the only one. Thanks.
I can't remember the last time I used an alarm
Because you
because
got
I'm
me.
up so. What?
Well, I'll set my alarm. That's why.
No, because I wake up. We wake up at like 6 a.m. Naturally, we wake up early, Pete. You can't
No,
say
we
we
wake up
don't.
early, yeah. Then that's 6.
And then the only time I set my alarm is if it's like a 5:30 job,
Yeah.
like an airport.
Yeah.
I hate an alarm. It just puts you in a bad mood, doesn't it?
Do you know what? There's certain alarms that. What's that? Why would you do that?
Wake up with anxiety instantly.
It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I can't do that one. That one. Oh my God.
Awful.
So we've moved inside now. Hopefully your listening experience will be incredible.
Mm.
Before we explain why we've moved inside, what are your thoughts on the man boob as a feature, really?
Should we just put this into a bit of context? So we've come in outside. We've come in from outside because there's so much drilling and blowing going on.
First time it's happening inside.
So we've come inside. So sorry, we apologise. And you know, Pete's just started talking about man boobs on the way in.
Well, no, I was just saying, it feels like there's a kind of an epidemic of moob now. Quite a lot. quite a lot out there,
I
isn't there?
think I think the moob is possibly the most unattractive thing on earth.
Can you can you help it? Like, is it
Yeah, go
diet?
to the gym. Yeah.
But like you said to
Buy them
me,
a bra.
you said to me it was the estrogen in the tap water.
Well, that's what they say. They say, obviously, the estrogen in water.
Is this a urban myth, or is this factual?
I think it's factual.
Yeah, I heard that because when girls go on the pill and they go for a wee, and we can't filter out the water. So, but if you drink filtered water, not a problem. But I think tap water has high levels of estrogen in it.
Bloody women,
So
eh?
you're not drinking.
Bloody women.
Yeah.
So Ross, you haven't got a filter machine then?
Really hydrated,
No,
Ross,
no,
eh?
no Rivic filtered in mine.
I know we're buying our Ross for Christmas. Rivic filter and a little nice C-cup bra.
Definitely a D.
Oh.
Double. Give me a double. Hi, Abbey and Peter. I love the pod. You briefly mentioned last week that Peter doesn't answer the phone, and this is the same for me and my husband. I call him to see how the kids are, ask if we need anything, how he is, etc., and no answer. 9 times out of 10, I walk in the house and he's sitting on his phone, usually on the toilet. It infuriates me. I could be sitting on the roadside, broken down, and he wouldn't know because he's down a shit video rabbit hole stinking out my bathroom.
Oof.
Top lad.
That it?
Mm.
Just a load of abuse for a husband there. Sometimes you know what I mean, you can't answer all the time. The amount of calls that how many times do you call me a day, do you reckon? The worst thing is I leave the house, 10 seconds, I've got phone calls regularly as well that happens.
Yeah, because it's normally to tell you've forgotten the kids' bag.
No, it's never anything that.
Yeah, but I want to talk to you.
I've never known anyone as relentless on a mobile
You
phone.
call me all the time as well.
Right?
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah, but that's probably important.
Put your arm down.
Why?
It looks funny in the shadow.
I get it. It's like the thing is
No, but I do say that, like to you, if you don't answer the phone, I'm like, Pete, it could be an emergency. Like you should answer the phone, especially if I call you 5 times in a row, because that obviously means something's up.
All right. Well,
You hate it when you get like 95 missed calls off me, don't you? It makes you go the other way.
yeah, I just don't understand it. I remember you knew I was playing golf one day, and I remember seeing 15 missed calls, and it wasn't like an emergency.
I just wanted to see if you fancied a little packed lunch for me to bring to the golf course.
Bollock. Absolute bollocks.
Pete, you forgot your filtered bottle of water. No
Don't want
moves
those
for you.
bad moves. You know what we're talking about today, babe? We're talking about like fashion, kind of.
Ugh.
You know, even not boring fashion. I'm talking about like our fashion. Like we've had a lot of listeners get in touch with us and say, you know, how stylish I am.
To be honest, we do not make an effort on this podcast. Like we forget that it go because it's, you know, with you and John, Pete, we're just sitting in our house. We never get our hair done or our makeup done or put on a nice outfit, whatever.
You had. Like, I was dying for you to wear the glasses you had on before you started this podcast.
Yeah, but you laughed at me. I constantly
I know,
walk
but I
into a
shouldn't have,
room and you
because
laugh at me all the time.
No, you are very fashionable.
I'm not.
lady.
Pete, you know what?
You are, of course you are.
Can't be bothered with it.
That's nonsense. You love it.
I don't.
You do love it. And you look great. And you're very fashionable. Oh, you're looking me up.
Look
and
at his
down.
outfit.
I'm just looking at your outfit. It's
Are you
so
not happy
funny
with
with
it?
Pete. Like he likes to wear everything the same colour.
It's just
I like
kind
that
of-
beige on you though.
Yeah.
Matches your teeth.
I'm pleased with that one, I am.
I am.
Oh, great.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Incredible. An incredible gag. Joke.
Oh my god! But what? So have you had any like kind of fashion mishaps?
Yes.
Yeah.
constantly.
early doors. I saw a couple of photos of you as a teen.
Mm.
Pre-me. I mean, I
Pre-me.
changed you, didn't I?
Pre-me.
Pre-me.
You changed me. Oh my God. Do you know, but I think it's just like a sign of the times, isn't it? Like even going as far back as our wedding, which is only 12 years ago, it was like my eyebrows were drawn on with a biro. It was just ridiculous. Like I don't even like do anything to my eyebrows now. I just leave them. But it must have took me like hours to pluck them, bad boys. Because mine are quite full.
Scouse bro.
And I had no eyebrow. Yeah, so I've had so many fashion faux pas.
Have you?
Yeah, can't even count
What was
them.
your worst one? You have the tie-dye trackie.
Tie-dye trackie?
Tie-dye trackie?
The tie-dye juicy trackie?
Yeah. Is it that?
I wish I still had that.
Yeah. Well, they're back in fashion.
Juicy trackies are coming back in, you know.
Are
See
they?
if you,
All the kids wear them. All the kids are wearing them now with the diamond juicy on the bum. Sophia wants one.
Really?
Said no.
No, I don't think that's
No.
the vibe.
I don't like it copying what
red.
people wear. Like the kids now, like the sign of the time. It's like the tracky bottoms and the vest.
Mm.
So
scruffy.
Yeah.
Can't even see like the figures or anything.
I was quite a stylish young man when you met me. Like,
Lyland Scott.
Can you
in every
define
colour.
Pete's look when you first met him? His vibe?
I think you looked taller when I met you because of the
all gorpy. I remember but like I saw that picture of the United lads walking. Have you seen that photo?
Yeah.
Rooney and
that,
Rio and John O'Shea and Giggs, and they've all got the same club that I used to wear as well at that time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like a sign of the times. Like looking back, it looks dreadful, but it was great at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I had a baggy, like shocking jeans on, pair of white trainers, like a shirt that was like Harry Hills with a jumper on, V-neck.
Yeah, but your mum used to dress you, didn't she?
You know, I was dressing myself by then. Awful. Awful.
You did have the Lyland Scott in every colour.
Every colour, yeah. Worst one I had was I remember going out to like a nightclub for the first time, and all of us had different coloured pastel Ben Sherman shirts on.
Yeah.
They
Like-
were in there, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a purple one.
But like the piping on like the sleeves like that.
Yeah, like a
colour
Ben
piping.
Sherman, little Ben Sherman. I remember going. I went up, bought some fake Stone Island jeans
Fake.
with a Ben Sherman shirt on.
Where did you get the fake Stone Island jeans from?
Oxford Circus. You get that little market.
Yeah.
The fella used to beg it when the police came. 20 quid.
Did they fit the length?
For a pair of jeans.
Did they fit your length?
No.
Hipsters.
You got a 48 leg there, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's 38.
Yeah,
actually.
made to measure, please. In the fake Stone Island.
Oh, I've had so many faux pas. I remember you used to like slash jeans and safety pin them back together and wear them. We used to go to Southport like every Easter to like the fair. Was it Southport or Blackpool?
Southport, Pleasureland, with me now.
No, not with me nan, with like a gang of girl. And we used to wear like chippy trainers, buy jeans, rip them, safety pin them back together, like safety pins all the way down them. Thought I was unreal.
I remember when I got my first professional contract and I strode up to Bond Street and bought a pair of Gucci loafers.
The Gucci romance. This is where it started, Abbey.
Unbelievable. Have you seen the other thing? The first thing I bought as well, I went to Lakeside. Fucking hell.
And bought what?
I bought a little gold bangle. I'll tell you about it.
No.
I've talked about this on the football pod. To be fair. I bought this gold bangle and I knew, I was like, what am I doing?
Where is it now?
Obviously, so this is the story. I came home, my dad said, "The fuck is that? Get it off your wrist, I never want to see it again." I took it off and I never saw it again.
But there's something
That's legit.
there's something quite brave
300
about
quid.
having your own
Yeah.
style
Mm.
and wearing what you want. Like I don't like when my kids like follow the trend, and they do. They like copy all the mates. They all want to dress the same. It looks absolutely ridiculous. And I want them to like be a bit unique or whatever.
Yeah.
Like Liberty takes it a bit too far, doesn't she?
Yeah, but it's good. It's good to have your own kind of individual style.
I'd quite like you in a chain,
Would you?
like on the beach with like trunks on and a thin chain.
Yeah.
I like a chain.
Well, yeah, I'm happy for you to buy one. 'Cause I know if I buy it, you'll think you'll go, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah.
I know if you buy it, you'll.
I could imagine Pete coming in like a gangster rap one, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Big
links
diamond
on it,
dollar
like-
sign round his neck.
Yeah. P. Diddy.
Stu-pot.
Yeah. R.I.P.
6-pack.
6-pack.
Keg.
Couple of moves on a keg.
God, as you can tell, he's loved. That's what happens.
So what was your first, when you met Pete, then you said you love a doer-upper. What was your first, what did you go?
I remember what I wore on our first date. I wore a white shirt, flared jeans, and a pair of leopard print round toe platforms with a bow on.
But you look
Like,
gorgeous,
what the
though.
hell?
Can you remember what Pete wore?
Yeah, he wore a blue Leyland Scott wool jumper with half-mashed jeans and the strangled pumas.
I didn't wear Pumas.
You did? There's photo evidence of it. There is.
Like, what the cheek of me? What are you even doing on a date with her?
Oh,
Looking like that?
I look ridiculous,
Absolute
Pete.
disgrace. This is just
At what point did you decide that you needed to do something about it?
about me.
Yeah, about the,
About it. I was like, what's
Isn't
it?
the fashion.
You. No, I think most most women do the guys up.
I'm putting it down to just being young and foolish, really. Like I don't think I'm an unstylish man,
No,
but at that time I was.
you look great in clothes.
It's babe.
Like,
You look great with your clothes on.
no, I mean,
That balaclava you wore the other week and those
No.
gloves.
no, I mean, like, when you go out for dinner, like on holiday, you always look amazing
Yeah,
in your like chinos and your linen shirt.
thanks, babe. It's a bit of a staple, that, isn't it?
Mm.
Riviera chic, I think we've called it on this podcast before. Yeah, classic kind of smart vibe. I don't wear that jeans that often though.
You throw all your you give all your jeans away. Gave them to Scott, but he had
Keep
to
the
get like
Eiffel Tower warm.
6 inches hemmed off them.
Yeah, like seriously, I don't think there's anyone in a pair of jeans. I'd like to meet someone with my jean size.
Big shoe.
No, but he's big, isn't he? Like,
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Bizarrely, my waist is a bit bigger than you'd expect. Was it 34?
34.
But it's 38 and a half inside leg.
Mm.
That is long.
That is long.
That is long.
It's not a normal trouser length.
Well, it is if you're tall.
It is if you're 6'7".
Couldn't really argue that. Couldn't really argue,
It's
but
normal
I
for
wanted
you.
to. But it's normal for me.
Yeah, but I always like you'd rather have long legs and short legs. It's nothing worse. Look at them poor little sausage dogs. Fuming that all the dogs have got longer legs than them.
Yeah, it just takes them forever to go anywhere.
Quite a lot of people have been asking about any fashion tips that you might have for them for summer, Abbey and UP.
My style tips would be kind of always go classic. If you're going to invest money in things, you know, an amazing jacket, amazing bag, an amazing pair of shoes, and then just mix it up with, you know, a bit of high street, everyday staple, vest, t-shirt.
What's
jeans.
in this summer, babe?
What's
feel
in?
like Gokwan here.
What's in?
What's the new trends for this summer?
I've got no idea
Why not?
because
You should know. What's in? I mean, what is it? Dresses, shorts? Are people, you know, is it?
shorts are in this summer. Shorts.
Wool coats are out, shorts are in.
Exactly. So guys, if you want to be hot this summer, go and buy yourself a pair of shorts. What do I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. I've
It's
just
so-
assumed you would know.
No, but I think on a summer holiday, it's like you dress differently to wherever you go.
Right. So if
Or-
you're going to Glastonbury, for instance, right? This year, what was the in-looks?
Well, I'm glad I spent about a month choosing my Glastonbury outfits and, working with my stylist, Karen, and getting all amazing stuff, and literally wore the same pair of jeans for 3 days. Literally.
Mm.
Because I was surprised. Glastonbury wasn't really,
Trendy.
no one cares.
Wasn't Coachella, was it?
No, and that's,
Free.
huh?
It's free. It's just carefree.
Bloody not free. £75 for 3 margaritas.
No, but I mean, it's carefree.
Or for a woman dressing a fella, what's your tips?
I think
From
my
experience.
top tips for dressing your man
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
I think the top tips for dressing your man are work with their body shape. Don't follow the trends. Classic always.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Do you feel like it's a gentle nudge? Like, so it's almost as if it's my decision? Or would you just say, no, wear this?
well, no, I don't tell you to wear things.
Because you don't, do you? No.
I just plant them in your wardrobe and then you think it's your idea. And then you're like, oh, look at this.
This was just put
Put
together.
it on.
Look at this little number.
I'm like,
But again, you don't want to do that. You don't want it to start creeping into the 7s and 8s. You're comfortable.
I told you, you're a 10.
6.
You're a 10. What are you hate certain things that I wear. You don't like a baggy jean or like a baggy pant, do you?
That's only because I like to look at your figure in all its glory.
Did you just go,
No, and
girls dress for girls, not for men?
Mm.
Well, I certainly do.
Mm.
My Instagram is like full of like girls and what they look like, but yours probably is as well, to be fair. But you don't look at men, do you, and go, oh, that's nice, I'll save that.
no, not at all.
Mm.
I have once gone, oh, that's a nice haircut, and took a picture of it. And then I did feel like a bit strange.
I used to send you pictures, didn't I, of all male models'
Yeah, that's the
haircuts.
thing. She's going, "Do you like this haircut?" And I'm going, I can't fucking look like that.
Yeah.
I think you look better than that, though.
Absolute hunk. And she's going, "What about this haircut, Pete?" It's like shirtless Adonis.
What about this body type, Pete?
This body type here, Pete. 0 body fat.
What would you... Have you got any tips for men on how to dress their
Well, I
women?
could say, yeah, I think like in the summer time, I do think it's classic. That's what I'll go for. I think today's my, like I say, it's my lounge wear.
They're your pajamas?
Well, no, it's just a casual indoors outfit, I think.
Mm.
But yeah, like during the
No, I'm
day,
talking about
I like a shirt and shorts, and like
So if you were going to buy me the dream outfit
for you.
for me, what would it be? What are you
What am I
laughing
saying? I know you're going to ridicule me.
at? Ridicule.
Ridicule. A bit nervous.
That's not nice to be ridiculed.
I
really.
like the kind of almost office wear.
Oh, you
Do you
dress
know-
like Sandra from The Office.
Yeah. You mean like suits vibe?
Like suits, do you know what I mean? Like I like a kind of dress, like a skirt, pencils.
Like a Karen Brady look.
You mean like suit?
Do you know what I mean? I think that's an elegant dinner outfit.
We were watching Suits the other day and I was like, oh, that's a nice top. And Pete was like,
You're
oh
right.
no, have you seen it from the back though? It's got a big ribbon on the back. I don't like that.
I've seen so much. I
And you were
spent
like,
so much time with her.
you were already thinking about the top
I know, you
before
said,
I
you said
mentioned
it, and I was like, bang, straight on it. I'm spending too much time with you. That's why. You said, I like that top. I said, oh, have you seen it from the back though?
You literally did.
Like instantly.
She needs a strapless bra with that. That's what he said. I was like,
I didn't say that.
literally married.
Do you remember when I said the words oversized clutch?
Yeah.
She said, babe, that's a nice oversized clutch. And I went, what the fuck am I saying?
Mm. No, so going back to my dinner date outfit, what would it be? I need more specifics.
You just ripping me now.
I'm not ripping you.
But there's lots of things I like on you. Oh, God.
Go on, tell me.
Well, what else do I like?
You bought me a dress.
We're
What
in
have you
an
bought?
Awkward position here now.
You bought a full look. What?
But I remember
What am I
buying you-
wearing?
I remember when I bought you an outfit and I put it in the wardrobe and we went to the hotel and then we went out for dinner. Do you remember?
Mm,
That was a nice outfit, wasn't it? And that was like a pencil skirt.
pencil skirt.
Is that what they're called?
What do you think a pencil skirt is?
One that kind of like hugs you down and like goes like like on the knee.
So you like pencil skirts?
I don't want to like.
With what top? With what top?
I don't know. I'm struggling now.
Just go with it. Don't be
Sorry.
getting swayed by these morons.
Do you know what?
Let's just
I'd have
finish
you in a skirt right up your ass and a bra with stilettos so high. All right. Listen, I'm fed up doing fashion now. Let's move on. Agony Ab. Hey, Ab and Pete, love the pod. So my girlfriend won't stop talking about me going to Edinburgh in autumn, as she loves autumn for some reason, and Edinburgh is meant to look unreal. So she says. Now, I love a holiday, don't get me wrong. However, I'm a semi-pro footballer and I pride myself on not missing a game or training. A game every Saturday, training and some midweeks makes it impossible to go away during the football season. Pete, I reckon you can relate. Certainly do. Anyway, she's got the right hum about me picking football over her, despite going away together every year outside of the football season.
You
Pete,
can't choose not to go to football, can you?
No, I don't think he's a semi-professional.
If it's got the word professional in.
No, she shouldn't be. Yeah, exactly right. I just wondered how you dealt with this during your career and how you managed to lower the amount of ag us football guys get from July to April. Also, Ab, is there anything Pete did that would make you feel better about not going away whilst the football season was in full swing? Lots of love and on.
Work's work. You've got to be professional. I would never say you couldn't go.
Imagine I said to like Harry Redknapp, "Oh, sorry, Harry, I'm taking Ab to Edinburgh
I had this
autumn.
lovely
for the West
autumn.
Ham game." What?
No, that's one thing I've never done to you.
No, I was the same as this lad. Like I didn't miss a day's training.
No.
I never pulled out of a day's training, no matter what. Let alone a match.
Any
Mm.
advice for the girl then, Ab?
Grow up.
Suck it up.
Grow up. No, I think it's kind of undermining his job in a way. You know, because she obviously thinks, she's not interested in it.
I don't think she really understands kind of how serious it is.
But if he's got like a second job and he's working all through the week and then on the free time that they do have, he's playing every weekend. Do you know what I mean? If that was his only job.
Yeah, but
different.
they could go to Edinburgh for the day. You know, it's all about compromise.
There'll always be a weekend off as well. Like, it doesn't have to be autumn.
Yeah, because it's fab in autumn.
Isn't it? Imagine me, my autumnal boots up in Edinburgh. We could do that now, retired.
Exactly.
Should we do it?
Mm.
That's one to tick off.
Mm.
Maybe I should just take her.
Take her, fit in a freaking mini skirt with a bra. There I
Get her in a
am.
nice pencil skirt. We'll head up there.
There's your answer.
This one is for Abbey, as I feel like she can relate to it and give some advice. So, as you're from Liverpool and Pete from London, you decided to make the move down and start fresh when you got together. This is potentially the same situation for me and my partner. I'm the one that is making the move, and I'm wondering, how did you cope with it in regards to making new friends that weren't already his and fitted in? Don't get me wrong, my partner is amazing, but I don't want to feel like a burden. Anonymous.
This was like, I found it hard for you to try and get you down. But when you did, I knew you'd love it and I knew you'd want to stay.
Mm.
And that, I think, has proved to be the case, right?
Yeah, I think, you know, that's always quite a daunting thing, moving from your home city to somewhere else in the country or abroad or whatever. But I think because we moved in together quite quickly while we were still up north, that kind of softened the blow. But it was scary moving down south and having no friends. You're away from your family. You know, being from Liverpool, you're always like in your aunties and your nans, you know, see your friends, popping in for cups of tea, whatever, a glass of wine. So to not have that ready available was like a scary.
Yeah. But now you've got loads of friends kind of down south.
Mm.
And obviously, yeah, you've got your oldest friends up there.
Well,
and
all my
that's-
best friends are still up north.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm busy with the kids and with you. So, you know, I like being in my house as well, don't I? I like pottering and doing my thing.
And what kind of advice would you have for someone doing the same thing you've done?
I think worst case scenario, you can always go back. So give it a try.
Mm.
You know, she is together. You know, it helps when you have the kids and you get them into schools and you meet other mums and, you know, people in the area. Join a gym, meet friends there.
Yeah.
Put yourself out there.
Put yourself out there.
Oh, hi, Abbey and Peter. Me and my man are going to Tenerife at the end of August. And we can't wait. It's our first proper holiday together. The problem is he snores quite badly. At home, this is not an issue. It's a lot of snoring recently.
There is a lot of snoring going on today.
Yeah. As we have a lovely spare room for me to sneak off into when he wakes up during the night, wakes me up during the night, which, as much as I would love to stay in bed with him, does not bother us anymore. Sleep is too important. However, there's no spare room when we go away for 14 nights. I've tried several sets of noise-blocking earplugs, which never cancel out the noise.
Why is it always the snoree who has to suffer? The snorers
still
never do
disturbed
anything about the
whilst-
snoring, do they?
Well, they don't know they're doing it, do they, really? If you're asleep.
Mm.
How can we navigate this issue without killing each other due to lack of sleep? We both end up ratty with each other because he gets fed up with me waking him up. And I get fed up of being awake listening to a literal tractor in the bedroom. Any suggestions are welcome. This is Ashley from the Wirral.
Oh, I feel your pain, honey. I'm married to a snorer myself.
I'm not really. That's only just
Babe,
crept
you are.
in. Yeah, it's only just crept in recently. Like my nose issue.
No, it's because of your polyps.
But that, you know, we're gonna address that. Is it bad for you?
It is.
Is it really?
What about the Robbie Fowler plaster thing?
Yeah, that helps, I think.
Can you have that?
What's that?
You know, Robbie Fowler.
He
remember
used
he
to
had
wear
the-
those
he
plasters
had
on his
that-
nose
it
to help his
opens
breathing.
your airways.
Oh, yeah. I think that's what, yeah. What are they called?
Airways. I
Yeah.
think. Actually,
they
think they're
chewy?
called airways.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get them.
Oh, Sean used to wear them.
Did he?
Mm.
That was a massive thing when Fowler put it on.
Mm. Oh, there's no. She just needs to fall asleep before him.
Mm.
She should just say, "You're not allowed to go to sleep until I'm asleep."
All right, go on. Last one, right? I'm currently dating someone called Stu, and I cringe every time I say it. It's the only flaw I can find at the moment.
Stu.
Am I being unreasonable if I ask you to change his name?
Stu's a bad name, though, isn't it?
Stu-pot. That's all I think. When you say
Stu-pot.
Stu-pot.
Stu.
Stew.
Stewie.
Stewie.
Is Stuart not better? No.
Stuart.
Stuart.
Stu. I think Stu's a terrible name, is it?
Yeah, I do. Stu-pot just comes to mind
Is
straight away.
it?
Stupid.
Is Stu that bad?
You think
Mm.
Stu-pot?
That's funny that she's
Pete's
just
a bad
said
name.
it's a flaw.
She should see what his middle
Pete's
name is
bad
and
name.
call him his middle name.
Yeah, what's his
I
real
like
name?
the name Pete. It's pleasant. It's harmless.
It's grown on me over the years.
Harmless.
It's grown. How could your
Or
own
I've
name?
grown on it.
Yeah.
How could your own name grow on you?
Well, it has. At first, I wasn't like, but
Yeah, but I think being a little boy called Peter is so weird, isn't it?
Perfect, Peter.
Peter. Like you would have a brand new baby and go, I think I'll call him Peter.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
You might have done years ago.
Abby's just as bad.
Abby's a lovely name.
I hate my name.
It's like Ian and Graham, and
But my dad's Jeffrey. Terrible.
but it's old fashioned.
Mm.
He is old fashioned.
Yeah, but I'd rather be called like Ian than like some of the stupid names that are out now.
Sean Monty and all that. Blah, blah.
Someone say.
On Monday. Do you know what I mean?
Well, like like weird ones.
Mm. I can't think of any, and I'm scared to say one in case like we know someone called it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we don't associate with Keiths or Allens or
Nothing wrong with
Joke.
Alan.
Alan.
No, but like like it's a solid name, and
The
Alan.
name Alan.
Big
Not
Al.
now for a baby, but like if you met an Alan, guys, Al there, solid man. You know what I mean? Whereas if you were called like Rapunzel,
I'd love to be called Rapunzel.
Rapunzel.
I don't know. Like they're all called like loads of weird names now, isn't there?
So what should she do? I think find out his middle name and call him that. Because he's not
Yeah.
going to change his name.
Why
is he?
didn't you just call him Babe?
Yeah.
Babe. When in doubt,
Honey.
babe them off.
What would like? What's the like?
But we
What
don't
about
call-
Sharon? If you were Sharon,
Sharon.
Sharon, you all right?
Shazza.
Shazza.
Anything that you can change to Azza, Loza, Chazza,
Gaza.
Gaza, Bazza.
Buzz.
Anything that you could change to Azza or Ozza is a no-go.
All right. Well, let's go for the middle name.
No, I think she should just call him Babe.
Honey.
We don't call
I
each
very rarely say Abbey to you.
No.
Why?
When you say Abbey, I go,
Trouble.
From
What?
fashion faux pas to pencil skirts to doing up your guy. I hope we were insightful today and we gave you what you wanted.
And if you do ever need any fashion tips, I am available. Get in touch on the socials, and I can help you. See you next week.